From Los Angeles to a worldwide audience, this is Boaz Power TV, where we take your life to the next level. Now, internationally known speaker and author, here's Boaz.
Hi, welcome to the Power Show. You are part of the Power Nation, and I'm delighted that you're here. Because here we help you improve your attitude, your relationships, your finances, and your career as we take your life to the next level. This is episode number 178 on Boaz Power TV, and I call this one, Let Me Tell You About Winn-Dixie. Well, on an airplane flight 3 or 4 years ago toward a speaking engagement, I saw a delightful movie on the plane that had a number of positive messages, and I encourage you, go find it, rent it, download it, whatever. It was called Because of Winn-Dixie. The preview to the movie made the following declaration: discover what happens when you go looking for a miracle and a miracle comes looking for you. Based on the Newbery Award-winning children's book by Kate DiCamillo, Because of Winn-Dixie follows the summer saga of a 10-year-old girl named Opal who was abandoned by her mother when she was 3. She and her father, a preacher, moved to a small town in Florida called Naomi. Now, I already like this because my sister's name was Naomi. Now, any movie that begins with a town called like my sister's name gets my attention immediately. She would have liked what happened in this movie. Opal's dad has come to Naomi in order to lead the small local church, which meets conveniently in a former convenience store. The move has caused Opal to lose all of her friends, and now she must start all over again. The story unfolds one morning when the preacher, played by Jeff Daniels, sends Opal to the grocery store to get some things. While there, a raucous situation erupts when a stray dog starts running around the store. When the manager is about to call the dog pound to come and get the stray, Opal suddenly chimes in and says, "He's my dog." The manager asks, "What's his name?" Opal, in a moment of desperation, says, "Winn-Dixie," the name of that grocery store. She takes this dog home and tries to persuade her dad that he's homeless, needs her, and that she wants to keep him. Winn-Dixie turns out to have an incredible personality. Oh, you would love this. You'll see when you see the movie. According to Opal, he was a dog that knew how to be a friend. I thought this was such a great line. He was a dog that knew how to be a friend. Some of the other descriptions she used for Winn-Dixie throughout the movie were, "Winn-Dixie is better at making friends than anyone I ever saw." And she says, "Don't you love a dog with a sense of humor?" Yeah, it was amazing. Several times during the movie, I could have sworn that that dog was smiling. You'll have to see. You'll have to let me know once you see it. Did you ever realize that a dog's only job is to give love? Cows give milk, chickens lay eggs, but dogs, when devoted to their master, literally jump out of their skin when reunited after an absence of a few hours. So, with this goofy pooch at her side, Opal begins to meet a unique group of townspeople and rekindles her relationship with her father. Opal, played beautifully by newcomer Anna Sophia Robb, simply adorable in this wonderful movie as she attempts to make friends in a small town that just hasn't been the same since the candy factory closed down years before. Concerning the closing of the factory, Opal eventually comments that people lost more than just a job. They lost each other. I think people forgot to share the joy. Another comment by Opal, sometimes it seemed to me as if everybody in the world was lonely. Other stars in the movie are Dave Matthews, Eva Marie Saint, and Cicely Tyson. Cicely, playing an old lady that scares some of the kids because they think she looks like a witch, is actually a delightful new friend to Opal and Winn-Dixie. After meeting her, Cicely asks Opal to tell her about herself. Afterwards, Opal says, "I could feel her listening with all her heart, and it felt good." Don't you and I need to take that lesson in? Let's repeat that. I could feel her listening with all her heart, and it felt good. Let's all be better listeners. Winn-Dixie, with Opal as his constant companion, has a knack for making friends. Their adventures bring together some of Naomi's most unusual citizens. This tale is rich in values with themes that deal with people forgiving each other with tolerance, the importance of friendship, and it gives this little town a new hope for the future. It is Opal who brings the citizens back together and opens up a close community by throwing a party for some of the people in the town. As Opal rides her bike around town to invite people to the party, she says that it's actually Winn-Dixie doing the inviting. In one of numerous joyous moments in the movie at the community party, Opal introduces people to each other who had never met before. Cicely Tyson declares in a prayer, "Teach us, dear Lord, to love one another." What a lovely thought to live by. After all, aren't the truly important things in life the relationships we have with others? Oh, yes. Which one can you nurture today? This delightful movie touched my heart, and I think it will have a positive impact on you. And so I suggest please find it or download it. Get Because of Winn-Dixie and watch that delightful movie. So here's a relationship affirmation for this episode of Boaz Power TV. You may want to write this down. I take time every day to nurture the important relationships in my life. I take time, let's change that. I make time every day to nurture the important relationships in my life. I want to tell you, my relationship with you is very important. I want to do everything I can to help you to achieve what you want in life. So if you like these messages, and many people do, please do me a favor, forward this to 5 people you know and get them to go to my website, boazpower.com, and they can also subscribe to the free weekly broadcast of Boaz Power TV, and perhaps we can get them to relate to other people better. You are special, you are unique, you are destined for greatness. I see it in you. You are a champion. Have a powerful day.
This has been Boaz Power TV. To comment, see other episodes, or to subscribe to this free broadcast, go to our blog at boazpower.com. That's boazpower.com. We're here to take your life to the next level.